Everyone. Tonight I have Joe's Breckwell brand pellet stove controller on my workbench. Joe sent this to me because he had some problems driving the auger. I had a look at the controller. There were a few things wrong with it. I took care of them all, and I'm now ready to test it. I will add that on this controller it has the capability to drive a hot rod or an igniter, as well as the standard motors. So I've got the hot rod wire connected to my igniter light bulb, which simulates that the igniter will be on. I also have a light bulb that simulates the combustion blower. I have one that simulates the auger, and one for the convection or room fan. When I turn it on, I expect the combustion and the convection room fan to come on. That red light will come on because on my tester I have the switch that's in your stove shorted out so that it comes on automatically. On your stove, that switch would only come on once the stove is hot enough. So I'll go ahead and turn it on, and we'll see those two lights come on, and then I'll cycle through all the tests that I do. So there's my two lights. The first test I'm going to do is, because I'm on the low position here, if I go to fan high, we'll see the intensity of the red light bulb go high, and there it is. So that's functioning correctly. And the other side of that switch is the auger drive, the manual drive. So when I press that, the auger drives. Release, press, release, press, release. So at this point, I'm ready to test the automated functions of the controller. And I do that by going into automatic mode by pressing the auger switch. Of note is when I release the auger switch, my igniter will come on. So let's have a look at that. Oh, when I press on it, the green light up here will come on. When I release, the igniter will come on. So press, release. There it is. That's functioning correctly. Now, the only thing that we'll do here is we'll wait about 25 to 30 seconds before the auger light starts blinking. That'll show that the auger is being driven. That's the yellow one. At the same time, behind here, we'll see a little green light come on. And that tells us that, there it is, that tells us that the controller is driving the auger motor. So we'll wait for another cycle of that to happen. And after that, I'll go to the high speed mode, or the high mode for temperature control. So there it is, both lights come on at the same time. Finally, I'll switch over to the max position, and we see the intensity of the light go up, so the fan will be running harder. And we'll see the auger stay on longer. There it is. And notice how it's staying on longer. That way more pellets would be driven into the fire pot. The fire would roar higher, be more hotter, and that would cause more heat to come from your stove. There it is again. So by all of this testing, it shows that the controller is now fully functional once again, and it's per design. It's ready to ignite a fire and keep it going. So I'm going to turn this back down to the low position, and we'll see the light intensity go down there. And I'm going to turn it off. Joe, I want to thank you for sending me this controller. I appreciate it very much, and have a good night. Bye-bye.